Hi, my name is Paula. Welcome back to my kitchen in lovely Minnesota. Today I'm going to describe for you how to make creamy mixed greens with bacon. It's a surefire way to get those kids of yours to eat their spinach. The first thing we're going to do, which I've already done, is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then we're going to use the stovetop for a little while. Our first ingredient is 1/2 pound of bacon, which I've cut up. And I'm going to add that to the skillet. And we're going to fry that until it's almost crisp. So we'll start by lighting the stove, and we'll add our bacon. And because this is going to take a few minutes, I will see you back here when it's crisp and ready for the onions. Almost crisp, as you can see. So now we're going to add 1 cup of chopped onions, and we're going to cook that until they're translucent. So I'll just add those now. And that's going to take another few minutes, so we'll be back when the onions are translucent. Okay, as you can see, the bacon is crisp and the onions are translucent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add 4 cups of fresh spinach to the mix. So we're going to put that in the pan, and we're going to let that wilt down and get a little bacon flavor all over them. So there we go. We are going to let that wilt, so we'll be back shortly. Okay, now as you can see, the spinach is nice and wilted down and cooked in nicely with the bacon and the onions. So we're going to take that and we're going to strain it so that we get rid of all the bacon grease and just have that lovely bacon flavor left. Okay, so we'll let that strain, and we'll use the same pan because it's got that lovely bacon flavor in there. We might as well use it, right? So now we're going to add our filling ingredients. And the first ingredient is, of course, 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And I've cubed that up so it melts a little easier. So we'll put that in the skillet. And then to that we're going to add 1/2 can of cream of chicken soup and 1/2 can of cream of onion soup. Don't worry about the other 1/2 cans. You can use those for all kinds of great recipes. So then to that we're going to add 1/2 cup of milk. And we're going to cook that until it gets all smooth and creamy. But we are going to add to that 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of my favorite Himalayan rock salt. Okay, so it's going to take a few minutes for this to cook down. So I think what I'm going to do is let this cook, and I will come back to you as soon as it's ready to add the other ingredients. Okay, now it's nice and creamy, just like we want. So a whisk helps to get everything incorporated. So now we're going to add to this creamy mix 3/4 cup of finely grated Swiss cheese, and then 1 27-ounce can of seasoned mixed greens, and of course our bacon, spinach, and onions. Okay, and we will mix that all together. Oh, this is such a delicious side dish. And it actually hasn't been in my recipe arsenal for very long. Actually, I just made this up this week, but it is very, very good. It's very good. So once we get this all mixed up, we're going to put it in a round baking dish. And we're going to add a crumb topping to that. So it looks like it's almost mixed in completely. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to take an 11-inch round baking dish and we're going to add our ingredients from the skillet to the baking dish. And then we're going to prepare a crumb topping to go on top of that. And the crumb topping consists of 1 sleeve of butter crackers that I processed in the food processor to get a nice crumb mixture. And then we have a 1/2 cup of real bacon bits and 1/2 cup of French fried onions. This is just a wonderful burst of flavor. Very good. And when it's baking in the oven, everything gets nice and crisp on top, and then you've got that bubbly, creamy middle with Philadelphia cream cheese. Just wonderful. So we'll take our crumb topping. We're going to spread that over the top of the creamed mixed greens, and then we're going to put that in the oven for 30 minutes. I'll see you back here in 30 minutes. I think it's ready. Oh yeah, it's bubbling and it smells incredible. Yum yum. Now I know that this recipe is a winner because my sister's in-laws were in from Arkansas last weekend for my brother-in-law's birthday, and the whole pan went bam, bam, just like that. So, I think we'll give it about 5 minutes to set up nicely, and then we'll be back. This looks so delicious. Now I'll leave you with my very favorite kitchen tip for those of you who haven't heard it yet. Always infuse love and passion with all your creations to ensure perfection every time. Gotta go, got some greens to eat.